Hi, this is Scott with Learn to Stop Hunger, and today we're going to look at how to get a free Xbox game from Microsoft. A while back, I had read an article about Microsoft's new program, well, it was new at the time, called App Builder Rewards. I think they actually introduced it in sometime around August of 2013, and it's a program that they're trying to attract people to build new apps for the Windows 8 App Store, and they reward people for completing certain tasks with points, and these points can be redeemed for a variety of prizes, including Xbox 360 games, a copy of Windows 8, and a variety of other items such as gift cards. But anyway, what I had found was that although this was not my original intention, you can actually join the program and not even write a Windows 8 Store app. You can join the program without even writing the app and still get enough points to get a free Xbox game. So if you want to take a look at it, what you have to do is go out to your favorite search engine and search for App Builder Rewards. And once you do that, you'll see this option here for build.windowsstore.com/rewards, and that's the one that you want. So you'd go ahead and click on that. Now, I'd recommend that you use Internet Explorer for this website. It seems like I've had the best luck with that. Of course, you know, it's a Microsoft website, and Internet Explorer is a Microsoft product. You can try your luck at using a different web browser, but I've seen the best results using Internet Explorer. When you log on, or well, when you open up the site, you'll get this pop-up, and it's just showing some of the different options as far as rewards. You can go ahead and close that. What you're going to want to do, you'd go over and click this sign in button, and then you can actually, I'm sure many of you have a Facebook account, so you can use that, or you can use a Microsoft account. I use the Microsoft account, and actually I'm already signed in, so, well, I probably had a cookie anyway, so now I'm logged in here, as you can see. So there are a couple things you probably want to look at on this site once you get signed up. And if you don't have a Facebook or a Microsoft account, you will have to go ahead and sign up for one of those, and of course they're free. Now if you scroll down here on the main page, you can see we've got the rewards item selected here. And this just gives you an idea of all the different rewards that are available. Some of the more enticing ones, like I'd mentioned, there's this Windows 8 Pro upgrade for 3,500 points. Here's where we get to the Xbox prizes. We've got Gears of War 3 for 4,500 points, and we've got an Xbox Live 3-month gold membership for 5,000 points. Also, it looks like they've got some newer items that they didn't have previously, including a backpack and a few other interesting items here. Now, I will say that they did previously have more options in terms of Xbox games, and it looks like now they are limited to Gears of War 3 and the Xbox Live membership. The next thing that you probably want to take a look at is the list of quests here. Let's see. If you come up here to the top where it says quests, go ahead and click on that, and it's going to give you a list of all these different quests. You can get an idea of them, a feel for them here. And what I found, surprisingly, when I joined this, was that many of these quests do not even require you to really do a whole lot of anything. They don't require you to develop an app for sure. Although if you really want to, and you're interested in developing Windows 8 Store apps, this is a good program. As you can see here, we've got the Submit a Windows Store App quest, and if you complete that, you can get 5,000 points. And also, I would recommend, if you're going to do that, you should also take a look at posting your app on pre-apps. You can get 1,000 points for that. So, and I believe what you need to do in that case is, before you submit your Windows Store app, you would post an entry out on pre-apps, which is going to be basically, pre-apps is where you say that you're going to launch an app and you get feedback from potential users about that app. So you would want to sign up with pre-apps first. Once again, that's free and it's very simple to do. And then you would submit your Windows Store app. And if you do those two things, you're going to have 6,000 points. And if we go back to the rewards here, I mean, at that point you can get any of these items that are listed here, except for, the two top, I guess, biggest prizes here, the Power Trip and the Big Jam Box. So now, anyway, if we go back to quests, what I can tell you is I didn't get an Xbox game, but what I did get was the Windows 8 Pro upgrade, and I was able to do that with a very minimum of effort. All I had to do was, I did the initial sign up, which was this get started for 150 points. I did the all about me, providing some information about myself. I did this connect, which I believe you have to follow their Twitter account, which is very simple. And let me look here. I'm going to look down. If you look down on the bottom here, you can actually see the quests that you have yet to complete. So right now this says incomplete, and I can go ahead and click on any of these and get points for them. And trying to see, they may not have this item anymore, but part of the key to me being able to get that free copy of Windows without even submitting an app was, and it looks like they may have taken this away now, so you'll probably have to experiment with it, but I initially signed up for almost all of these items on here, which were very simple. I'm not a student, so I couldn't do the student thing, but I was able to do most of these. You can't do this 100 app downloads unless you actually have an app out there, so I couldn't do that. I couldn't do my cloud enable a new app because I didn't have an app out there. But most of the other ones of these I was able to do, and they did, at one point they had an item which was basically review apps, and you're able to come back well, first of all, when you signed up initially and did all these different things, you got a whole bunch of points, probably 2,000 points, somewhere around there. And then they had an item where you could review apps once a week, and I would go in and do that, the review of the apps once a week. And the way that you do these items, you come down to these incomplete things and you click on them, and then it'll give you a prompt to walk you through how to complete a task. Then you can see after the fact, here are the ones that you've completed. And I think it was this Checkout App Builder apps, which, oh, they do still have that. Okay, so great. This is really the key, I think. You sign up initially for a bunch of these different things and get, like I said, roughly 2,000 points, and then you can, after that, you can come back every week and do this Checkout App Builder apps, and I think you just have to go in and review an app, and you will get an extra, like this says 200 points, so maybe you get an extra 200 points each week. So if you keep coming back each week, you'll get more and more points. So in my case, let's say I had 2,000 initially, then I had to come back. I had to get 1,500 more points for a Windows 8, so I had to come back like, what would that be? 8 more weeks, I guess. 8 weeks I had to come back. So over the course of 2 months, I came back every week and did this checkout App Builder apps and was able to build up my points that way. So, you could do something similar if you want to snag the Xbox game. You get the 2,000 points initially, and then I believe the Gears of War was 4,500, so you'd need 2,500 additional points. That means you need to come back, something like 13 weeks then and do this, check out the App Builder apps. So you may want to give that a shot. And then, otherwise, if you're interested in building Windows Store apps, I definitely would recommend doing that and going for the big points. Microsoft's got a couple things out there now to make building apps a lot easier. One of them is this Project Sienna, which is supposed to allow you to be able to build apps without really even being a programmer, without knowing a programming language. So that's really cool, and you may want to check that out. Anyway, this is, like I said, App Builder Rewards, and it is the key to snagging a free Xbox game, a free copy of Windows 8, or a variety of other interesting prizes. And I hope that you check it out, and hopefully you'll be able to get one of those nice prizes for yourself.